So a lot of people have been asking for my controller settings. They'll come in my chat and they'll do exclamation point sense and a little bit of outdated. So I decided to update my controller settings as I've changed a lot of them. Um, I like to fiddle around with my settings a lot because some days I feel good, some days I won't. But this sense that I found has been the most consistent for me. Um, so yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. Coming straight over to the controller sense. Obviously, you want to go to controller settings, and what I've changed is I've changed the overall un-ADS sensitivity. I've changed it to 58. It was like 65 before. I went down 2 FOV, so I'm at 110 now. Vertical aim ratio, so the same. Uniform infantry aim is still on. The coefficient is still at 178. That'll never change. The aim assist is at 100. The slowdown is at 80. I still play on dynamic. I changed it to BF1 sticks and I made the acceleration 0. Slide is still on B. Now my ADS sense is at 52 now. This is the best that I found for me. Obviously you can tweak it. You don't have to copy me verbatim. It's still at 100, and then the 2.5 and down is still at 75. Nothing else changed there. My controller tuning. Now this is what I've changed. I do not have vibration on. I have it at 0. Now this is where I've changed. Now my center dead zone is at 1 and my axial is at 0. Okay, same with the right stick. I've also changed this. My LT dead zone is at 0 and my threshold is at 75. That just means that if I press the button, it doesn't require me to press it all the way down anymore. So the input will become faster at 75 than 100. Same with the right stick. That just basically, if I press my buttons down, instead of having to go all the way down, I only got to click it to a certain threshold for it to register as a button, right? Now my graphics settings, these won't change either, but I have changed my anti-aliasing. I'm now testing with it off instead of FSR or DLSS performance. I found it to be similar, but not similar at the same time. I like it off. I always play it with anti-aliasing off in every game. I started capping my FPS as well. My world brightness and my UI brightness is at 48. Now for my color settings, I have the flash. Like if I ever get flashed in game, which rarely happens, but if I ever do get flashed, my screen will go black now instead of white because I hate seeing the son of Jesus in my face while I'm trying to shoot somebody. For my colors, my primary color is white, and my player is like a hot pink / purple type of thing. My friendly and squad is at green, but I have them at 2 different greens to differentiate the two. And people always ask me how I get my fire to be blue instead of red. The fire is considered your enemy in this game. So if you change your enemy color to whatever color you want, say you want it yellow, your storm would be yellow, right? I have mine at like a neon blue so I can see it better. All these are still default. Now for my HUD settings, I have the horizontal padding at 100 because I wouldn't have to look all the way to the left of my screen to see the mini map. I only have to look a little bit. You want Sovis filter on. Obviously, you want the HUD on as well. Now I have show kills made by all. In tournaments, sometimes we have to have it to squad or squad and nearby. But if I'm just playing ranked, I just have it at all. Kill feed icons, that just means if somebody in your kill feed gets a kill, it'll show the gun instead of the name. I like it where it shows the name of the gun. But this is that setting. People always ask me as well. My scales are a little bit smaller than default. So I can, obviously I don't have a clutter on my screen. But I have my friendly icons and my squad icons bigger. That way I can actually see where they're pinging in real time instead of having to look around. My enemy scales are way bigger than normal because if I have it to where I can actually see the diamond above their head, that means I can see it bigger. That's about it for that. My mini map size is large. Why wouldn't you play with it on large? My on foot and ground vehicle view distance is at 400. That way I can see more of the map. Now for my reticle color, it is white. I have a custom reticle color as well. I have it at purple. I don't know, I just like purple. You can change it to really whatever you want. My crosshair thickness is thick. I have crosshair dispersion off. Infantry crosshair projection off. I don't want to see my red dot bouncing everywhere when I'm shooting somebody. Now for this, my hit indicators, some people come into my chat and ask me how do I get my damage numbers under my gun instead of like off to the left. This is that. You want to have it at the horizontal at 50 and you want to have the vertical at 90. That way it'll go under your gun instead of out to the left. I find it easier to read the numbers when I'm actually dialed in and shooting somebody, because it's like right under instead of I have to take my eyes off and look to the left. That's it for that. My audio settings, I have it at 95/95. I don't use any third-party software or loudness equalization to enhance this. So my configuration, I have the sound system at headphones, the headphone width at 100, and the audio mode right now at night mode. I change this sometimes between War Tapes Vow and night mode. I've been testing both of them to see if they're better. They sound really the same, so you know, that has been all my settings really. So if you want to, you know, copy them, do whatever, tweak them a little bit, you now have a guide for you. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. For me, we're almost at 2K subs. Hope to see y'all there, and we'll be streaming tonight when you see this. So if you see this video, you want to pop into the live, say hi. We'll always welcome you. Thank y'all for watching, and see you on the next one.